big. They got hair. They're mammals. Hey, not so...
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Hey, come on.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, we're all mammals.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy is brought to you by The Adventures of Adventure Bill. When you seek adventure, watch Adventure Bill. This week on Adventure Bill, they're big. They're hairy. They're warm-blooded.
What's that?
Mammals.
Oh, yeah. These are mammals, all right.
Coming up on Adventure.
Big, hairy mammals on the next Jackie Smash.
Adventure Bill. Adventure Bill. Adventure Bill.
Beautiful day for looking for mammals.
Adventure Bill.
This week on Adventure Bill. They're big, they're hairy, they're warm-blooded.
Oh, yeah. There they are. Mammals.
Mammals.
See, look, they're big and they're hairy. And you can see their breath. It's because they're warm-blooded. Look, these are mountain goats, Rocky Mountain goats. No, they're not true goats, but they're mammals. This is a bull moose. It's a male moose. He's only about a year old. You can see that they're not buffaloes, they're bison, because the bison have their horns come out the side of their head like this, whereas a buffalo have the horns coming out like that. Yeah. You can see they have big, hairy coats. That's what keeps them warm all winter. And he's got hair. You can see they have thick, hairy coats. See? Just like you and me. We have hair. Hair's what keeps us warm. And if we get hot, we sweat. See, all mammals keep the same body temperature all day. In fact, we're what we call warm-blooded. That allows us to move fast, run fast, and think fast. See, other animals like snakes and fish, they don't bother to do that. And I can tell you, as big and handsome as this animal is, at one time, he drank milk from his mother. Drink milk from our mothers. Drank milk from its mom. Now, mammal and mama come from the same word. And the reason is that mammals all need their parents, especially when they're young. See, we drink milk, we've got hair, and we're warm-blooded. Same body temperature all day. And as interesting as all this has been, I think they're going to move on. All right. See you, Mr. Moose.
Mammals are warm-blooded. That means their body temperature stays pretty much the same all day long. And they have hair to help keep the heat in, even when it's cold. Check this out. Fill 2 glasses with hot water, but not too hot or they could break. Wrap one in a dish towel like this. Then, put the glasses in bowls of icy water. Wait a few minutes and test the water in the glasses. This one's pretty chilly. But this one's still pretty warm. See, this glass is like a mammal. It has hair.
It does?
I mean, it has a towel to keep it warm, and that's cool. No.
All mammals are warm-blooded. Their body temperature stays pretty much the same all day long.
It's cold outside.
What?
I mean, it's cold outside. But look, I'm warm inside. In fact, I'm almost always exactly the same temperature inside, no matter how hot or cold it is outside, because I'm a mammal. Oh, here, check this out. This hamster is warm-blooded.
Hello.
Very warm-blooded. Now, we mammals get the energy we need from the food we eat. That's what allows us to move fast, eat fast, and think fast. We're always warmed up, as long as we can get enough to eat. You hungry?
I could eat.
Still the same. Man, it's cold out here. Naked. Mole rats. They're naked. And they're mole rats. They live here, in Africa. And they're not quite naked. No, they've got little whiskers like this. And you know what else? The queen mole rat feeds the baby mole rats milk. So you say, well, they're mammals. But here's the thing. They don't keep the same body temperature all the time. No, if it gets cold at night, they let their body temperatures cool off. They don't move around as much. So if you're a scientist trying to put animals all over the world into a category, mammals, and you find these naked mole rats running around, not keeping the same body temperature, you might say, well, maybe they're not warm-blooded. Maybe they're not mammals. Well, who's the person with the problem? You, the scientist, or the naked mole rats? Well, it's probably you, the scientist, because the naked mole rats are fine. And I remind you, they're naked, and they're mole rats. Mammals are the only animals with hair. Wouldn't be much work for this guy without mammals.
The secret of their success is their flexible body plan. The fundamental mammal body is a head, a trunk, and two pairs of limbs. From this, natural selection has been able to shape creatures ideally suited for life on land, for life in the sky, and even for life in the water.
Not all mammals live on land. Some mammals, like this walrus, spend their whole lives in the ocean. But he's warm-blooded, and he's got hair, see? Yeah, that means I'm a mammal, too. I think that's what it means.
My name is Zura Wilson, and I work out here at Northwest Trek as a naturalist. We're looking at grizzly bears.
So these are mammals, right?
They're really large mammals.
How large is large?
How large is large? An adult grizzly bear probably weighs around 400 to 500 kilos.
It's like as much as a car.
Probably about as much as a car, depending on the size car you drive.
How does it get to be that big?
Well, remember mammals drink milk.
Sure.
Okay, and they've got really rich milk. The grizzly bear's milk is about as rich as whipping cream as far as the amount of fat in it.
So what are the bears doing right now?
Right now, they are looking for food.
And what do they eat?
They eat just about everything. Bears are omnivores. So they'll eat a little bit of meat, a little bit of vegetable matter, some plants, insects, whatever they can find.
They're big and cool.
They're huge and cool.
So what are we looking at right here?
These are lynx that we're looking at right here.
A cat like this probably drank milk.
A cat like this definitely drank milk. Cats are mammals, mammals drink milk.
So I see that these cats are very well camouflaged, these lynxes.
Lynx are very well camouflaged. We had one of our lynx, we were trying to decide if it was a rock or not a little earlier.
But then they got up and walked away.
When it gets up and walked away, that's a clue. Also, if it's a furry rock, that's probably the lynx.
Most mammals give birth to live young after the offspring has first developed inside the mother. After weeks of growth and change, the baby is born. A head-first fall from 2 meters seems like a rough way to come into the world, but the baby giraffe isn't hurt.
All these sheep in here, they're called ewes, that's what we call them, and they're female sheep. And they've been carrying their babies for about 5 months now.
It looks like that ewe right back there who's walking across. It looks like she's about to lamb. She's getting very feisty and moving around a lot. After a while, she'll probably try to find a place by herself to lay down. You usually need to check their teeth.
And make sure their teeth line up is all. Line up with their gum. We check their legs, make sure their legs are straight and all their joints are working good. All right, now we're going to be weighing it. This doesn't hurt them. It weighs 8 pounds. Sometimes we have to help them find the nipple to get them to nurse. Otherwise, they sometimes won't nurse. So cool.
All mammals have hair and feed milk to their babies.
Hey, over here! See, if you're a mammal, if you're a whale or a wombat, a dog or a dolphin, you get milk from your mom. And mammal milk always has the same stuff in it. It's got water, fat, sugar, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Everything that a growing mammal needs to live and get bigger. That's why humans drink a lot of cow milk, because it's so nutritious. Besides, we can make cheese and yogurt, ice cream, butter, all kinds of good stuff. If you're a mammal, you get milk from your mom. Right, Victoria? Mammals.
Adventureville.
Adventureville. Springboks.
Adventureville. Adventureville.
Zebras. See their breath? They're warm inside, just like we are. They're mammals. Right now, he's checking me out. He's thinking science guy, meatball.
Me too.
Looks like it's time for me to be moving on out of here.
Smell is very important to mammals. They use it to find mates, hunt prey, and to sense danger. But it's not always that easy to tell these odors apart. Try this. Get some cotton balls and dip them into things like vanilla, peppermint, and lemon juice. get some chocolate chips, orange rinds, or other stuff. Now, it's test time.
Vanilla, peppermint, lemon, chocolate, orange, pine. Oh! Did you just take off your shoe?
No. You know, most mammals, like humans, can smell thousands of different odors. How many do you think you could get?
These are aardvarks. They live in Africa. And you can see they have hair on them, and they feed milk to their babies, and they're quite warm to the touch. They're warm-blooded. These are aardvarks. They live in Africa, and they hide from predators by burying themselves in the soil. They're mammals. Hi, we're going to go looking for nocturnal mammals. This is our guide, Earl. Now, Earl, what are nocturnal mammals?
They're mammals that are active at night and sleep during the day.
At night. Shh. So, Earl, what do we have here?
This is a greater galago.
He likes peanuts?
Yeah, it's one of his favorite.
Would he take one from me?
I think so.
Hey, greater galago. You want a peanut? Look, he's got thumbs.
Uh-huh.
Just like you and me.
Careful, he'll go for your throat.
So, Earl, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm loading up this tube with baby food for our anteater.
What kind of baby food is it?
Chicken.
Chicken. So we got an anteater here, huh?
Yeah, this is a prehensile-tailed anteater, sometimes called a tamandua.
So where does this guy live?
He's from Central or South America.
And he's going to try some chicken baby food.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can see his tongue. Come on, guy. It's in there. Oh, there he goes. Can you see that?
Yeah.
His tongue is long and skinny, and it's sticky, so when they go for termites or ants, the termites and ants stick to the tongue.
How many ants will he eat a day?
Boy, probably he can eat maybe a pound of ants.
A day?
A day. And he's got a compartment in his stomach that's like a gizzard, so he can grind up. He doesn't have any teeth, so the gizzard sort of grinds the ants up.
So this is your fruit bat?
Yes, these are Australian gray-headed fruit bats.
They got gray heads. They got hair. They're mammals.
Yeah, bats are mammals. Mothers produce milk, and they've got fur.
So how do they find their food? They just look for it?
They use their sight. You see they've got large eyes, and they also use their keen sense of smell.
So your fruit bats eat fruit. Now, what other kind of bats do you have?
Vampire bats.
Now, what do vampire bats eat?
Blood.
So they're in here, huh? Oh, there
Yep.
they are.
They're up in the corner.
Vampire bats.
Not as big as many people think.
How big are they?
Well, they're about maybe 2.5 inches from head to butt.
5 centimeters. So what do they eat, Earl?
They eat blood, Bill. Usually it's mammalian blood for these species.
Mammalian blood is blood from mammals.
Right. Cattle, horses, sometimes humans.
Now, how would a vampire bat get blood from a human?
Well, the human would be sleeping outside, and the vampire bat will very carefully creep up and then make a small bite. It's got very sharp teeth, makes a small bite, and when the blood starts to flow, it will lick the blood up.
Oh, that's comforting.
The bat, the only mammal that can truly fly. The basic mammal body plan has been specially modified. In this case, the last 4 bones of the hand have become long and thin to form a wing.
Come on, primate to primate. Now reach out with your nice thumb hands. Just like us. The soft grip you got. So where do these animals live?
Walruses come from southern Asia and from the islands of the East Indies.
They're mammals. Crying out loud. It's a big grape, my friend. It's good though, isn't it? Whenever I eat a grape, I take it and I go like that.
So I'm like watching this science show, and this guy, who's kind of cute, is like talking about mammals. So I start thinking, wait a minute, I'm a mammal. So I go tell my mom, Mom, guess what? I'm a mammal, and you're a mammal too. So my mom is like, what do you mean we're mammals? So I go, Mom, where have you been? Mammals have hair, they're warm-blooded, and they feed milk to their babies. All people are mammals, and so is our cat Fluffy. So my mom goes, well, what about our parakeets? Are they mammals too? And I'm like, no, Mom, they're birds, not mammals. Birds have feathers, not hair, but that's another episode. I mean, cats and dogs are mammals, and so are cows and goats and horses, monkeys, lions, tigers, bears and mice, and pigs and mules and wolves and deer and sheep and squirrels, buffaloes and kangaroos and panda bears and elephants and even you and me.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. If you'll excuse me, I've got some mammalian behavior to monitor. See ya!
Produced in association with the National Science Foundation.
Adventureville. Adventureville.
Hairy mammals. See the resemblance? Nice mammal. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He's got quite a grip there. It hangs upside down. It's right through the sweater. I just gently pull there, and I think we can. Well, I get on the shirt. That's not a big deal.
Wardrobe.